And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. And right now, a brief look at the power rankings here at the end of November. It's interesting to see how the teams compare. Let's take a look at Dallas. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And you know, for the Heat, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Guard pair, Porter and Trent. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. MP out there with Mitchell, and it's Powell in at the small forward. So great to be here on the day before Thanksgiving, whetting our appetites with some NBA basketball. Greg, it gets no better than this.
I'll tell you, these teams seem to be really hungry, right? Guys love winning the holiday games. It just makes victory and that turkey tomorrow taste a little bit sweeter.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Kuzma outside. Portis sets the pick for Kuzma. Clock at 6. And a wide open look for Portis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Mitchell kicks to Porter from outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
On offense here, the Bucks are moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
Now Porter following the three-point attempt by Bam Adebayo.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
Outside Porter, a 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Giannis. He's coming off a 25-point game against Portland.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Yep, that one goes. Here's Mitchell. Outside Porter. He lobs it up and stolen by Portis. Kuzma against Powell. Kuzma passes to Giannis. Outside Porter. Screen by Giannis. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 5 now.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Mitchell dishes to Porter. It's hauled in by Trent. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, wading and stretching to over $113 million to Damian Lillard, and signing the starting center of their arch rival Pacers, Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least. They feel he's the perfect addition.
And truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. And here's Giannis. Following the three-pointer by MP. Kuzma kicks to Portis. And again, the Bucks miss. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Outside, Porter. There's the try. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He has yet to score. Kuzma outside. Giannis a screen on Powell. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Adebayo. And Porter, here we go. And the dunk by MP.
Getting used to seeing that over the next 10+ seasons. MP taking flight.
Trent outside. Porter with the screen for Trent. Pass to Giannis. Shot to stop the run. And it's Miami with the rebound. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratching your head because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not going away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
And now we go to our rookie leaderboard to get a check on the players at the top of the freshman class in assists over the last 10 games. 4th, MP.
Impressive dime count there, and you like to see that from a rookie. No better way to make a first impression than by spreading the wealth.
And his teammates love him, guys. I mean, and why wouldn't they? He's tenacious, he's unselfish, delivers the ball where they can do something with it. I mean, that gets you favor with your teammates right away.
And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo.
Giannis has added the mid-range game to his arsenal, and he's very effective from there.
MP with a screen on Kuzma. Porter passes to Ware. Back to Porter. Adebayo kicks to Porter. Launches it. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Bucks trail by 9. Pass to Kuzma. Now Giannis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. MP dishes to Mitchell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Trent outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Catch and shoot is the game for Trent Jr. Got to look to set him up because he's lethal.
Has to Ware. Here's Porter. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Adebayo. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. They trail by 6. No problem knocking that one down. Trent's got 6 points.
Making the defense work. Could not get to Trent in the corner that time.
Mitchell passes to Porter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Heat lead by 6.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Giannis. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
Junior, 3-pointer.
Now, MP. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And that one's good by Porter.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Trent. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. 11 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And a new group in for the Heat. Nikola Jovic has checked in for Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Powell. And Hero subbed in for Davion Mitchell. The Bucks also changing it up. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Anthony subbed in for Porter. And here is Anthony following the 3-pointer by MP. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, plus excellent agility.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, 1.
On the free throw, no good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit. Giannis plays the game with a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
So it's the Bucks now after the Heat pick up 2. Here's Kuzma. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Prince. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving. An open look on the jump shot there.
Here's Hawkins, still without a basket. Pass to Porter. The shot from the low post is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Anthony finds Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. From outside, off the mark. Miami leading by 8. Crosses over. Porter, no luck. The Bucks shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. And Giannis throws it down hard.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Here's Hero after the basket by Milwaukee. Jaquez outside. Hero passes to Porter. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Prince. From the arc. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Prince against MP. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Back to Porter. The three. Traps in the tray. MP's got 34 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Kuzma inside. He's against Wiggins. The Heat leading by 6. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hero passes to Jaquez. Back to Hero. MP deciding where to go with it. 4 on the clock. And again, Miami with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Heat. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Just stretching out the floor.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Powell outside. Pass to Jovic. Kicks it out to Hero. Anthony with the defensive effort. Bucks trail by 7. Giannis high post. Foul on him. And that one's good on Kumbo. He's checked in for Miami. MP comes in for Wiggins. Milwaukee making a switch here. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Back to Porter. Trent outside. On the wing, that's where Giannis wants the ball.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Hero passes to Porter. Powell with the bounce pass. Hero finds MP. For 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Jaquez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So the Heat, their last game, a win against Dallas.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Here's Kuzma, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Look at Kuzma getting jiggy with the dribble move right there, shaking off the defender and getting his shot up. That is sweet.
There's Hero with the 3. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 13-point game. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
Kuzma outside. There's Porter with the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat leading by 15. Now, here's MP. He's got 39. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Kuzma kicks to Anthony. The Bucks working the ball around. The tray. The shot, no good. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter. But he's made 0 here in the second period.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Khalil Ware's checked in for Jaime Hawkins. And Davian Mitchell's subbed in for Hero. Powell kicks to Porter. Pass to Mitchell. Now Adebayo. MP outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness. But he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Porter passes to Portis. Giannis outside. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They're outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 45 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Bucks trail by 18. It's stolen by Adebayo. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. MV is number 1.
With the way he shot the ball from long range, he's earned his reputation as the top marksman of his class.
And, you know, one of the things I've taken note of is the way he separates from defenders just enough to create space for a shot. He's got a quick trigger, he's accurate, and he's deadly. Boy, he's a scary asset from behind that arc.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Porter. For the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Trent outside. Pass to Kuzma. On the wing, Giannis. He's guarded by Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And here's MP for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Takes it off the glass. MP's got 47 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Floats it up for Giannis. MP inside. Defended by Trent. The kick out to Adebayo. Ware with it. He has 6. Outside, Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. And that one's good by Porter.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 18. Here's Kuzma. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist here tonight. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Outside, Porter fires for three, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Wiggins outside, 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And V outside. This one for three, and again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Antetokounmpo looking it over. It's stolen by Adebayo. And so it's Miami. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this.
My t-shirt every time I drum hang.
Thanks for being with us. And let's get straight into it with the players of the week. Looking at the East, MC.
Not the same thing. Not the same thing. My t-shirt every time I drum hang. You can't get the wrong way. Everybody leave this Jones gun. You saw me no screaming. Hey man, say man.
Changing focus now to that first
half. Not the
game
same
so
thing.
far for the Bucks.
Defensively, play like you can, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what can they do about that today?
I'm saying, show some backbone. This is embarrassing, Kenneth.
And that's a halftime
Let's talk about something that's often misunderstood. When someone spends years incarcerated, time keeps moving, right? But development often doesn't. And it's not because they don't want to grow, not because they weren't trying, but because incarceration interrupts normal life stages. So that interruption is called arrested development. Arrested development doesn't mean someone is childish. It doesn't mean they lack intelligence. It doesn't mean that they can't mature. It means that growth was paused while survival was running the show. So maturity develops through life experiences, right? Making choices, responsibility, learning from your mistakes, and building independence. In prison, most of those Let's talk about something that's often misunderstood. When someone spends years incarcerated, time keeps moving, right? But development often doesn't. And it's not because they don't want to grow, not because they weren't trying, but because incarceration interrupts normal life stages. So that interruption is called arrested development. Arrested development doesn't mean someone is childish. It doesn't mean they lack intelligence. It doesn't mean that they can't mature. It means that growth was paused while survival was running the show. So maturity develops through life experiences, right? Making choices, responsibility, learning from your mistakes, and building independence. In prison, most of those opportunities are removed. Decisions are made for you. Movement is controlled. Rules are rigid. Consequences are immediate. So you survive, but you don't get to practice adulthood the same way. So when someone comes home after years inside, they may be an adult by age, but inexperienced in everyday life. That could show up as difficulty managing emotions, trouble handling stress, impulsive reaction, or challenges in relationships. And that isn't immaturity by choice. It's missed developmental time. Families to say, you should know better, right? And the person who's coming home may ask, what's wrong with me? But the better question is this: what didn't I get the chance to learn yet? So arrested development after incarceration is not permanent. Growth didn't stop because of inability. It stopped because of environment. And with safety, structure, and support, development can restart. So growth didn't fail. It was paused. And paused growth can resume when people are supported, not judged. And let's talk about something that's often misunderstood. When someone spends years...
And this really the calmest I've ever been. I have nothing to say these days. I don't know, I don't care, and I don't give a fuck. And
so you don't freeze your ass off this year. When you see a nigga on the boulevard, when you see a nigga on the boulevard, fell for the in they face the whole time, begging for help for years, ready to die, but scared of death. I tried to pop. Stop doing this. I hated dudes that act like they were like real point guards. Talk to me about that. Like Rondo, like, legit point guards that didn't care about scoring. And you couldn't phase them by how much you scored because they don't care about that. They care about just winning the game. I hated guys like that. Yeah. Because I wanted my scoring to get to you or try to rattle you. It never rattled. He still played the same way. To have 20, 30, he still don't care about his point. He's still not trying to score. He's still telling guys where to go, how to organize the offense. And it was just a mind game because he was playing mind games with me too, letting me know that I don't give a fuck about points. At the end of the game, you lost. That's the only thing I care about. I hated dudes that act like they. Oh.
let's look it out.
I don't know what's up.
They've got a big lead.
Porter kicks to Portis. Trent against Porter. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Adebayo against Antetokounmpo. And here's Trent outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th assist in the game. There's a screen by Porter. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Bucks trail by 14. Giannis with it. Now guarded by Porter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Kuzma. Misses the three.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. He's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Porter against Trent. Porter, no luck. And it's Porter. With the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 16-point game. Trent passes to Porter. Here's Giannis. Trent outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the three. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
MP outside. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
That's tipped. They recover it. Portis on the follow. The Heat leading by 14. Here's MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And they're in the top half of the league in blocks as well. Challenging shots, something they try to do and work on every day.
And I think points off turnovers is an underrated stat. It tells you a lot about a team's attitude. And ranked third like they are, we know they're an aggressive ball club. And both free throws good for MP.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Trent with the wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. He'd have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. The kick out to Adebayo. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Now here's Portis. No good on the three. Outside Porter. And another one.
And what's another 60-burger to him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he is now within distance of the most 60-point games in a single season. He could do it. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. And again, the Bucks miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Kuzma. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Porter, no luck. Bucks trail by 18. Porter kicks to Trent. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out to Powell. Porter against Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Adebayo against Giannis. Can they get it? And Adebayo sends it back.
Oh, great instincts from Bam. Such a high IQ defender.
Here's MP. Connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Will you be my Valentine?
Yes, I will. Mommy, I'm scared. You're growing up, sweetheart. You need to be independent. Mommy, I'm scared.
The Bucks making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Just about halfway through group play. Here are the NBA Cup standings.
Well, this competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
Trent kicks to Kuzma. There's Porter at the three. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 16th rebound on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one. Now Anthony provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. There's Porter with the three, and there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Sneaking out to the corner, Porter Jr. He's somebody you cannot afford to lose track of.
And the Heat with some changes. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Khalil Ware. And it's Tyler Hero in for Davion Mitchell. Here's MP. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Porter's got 14 points now in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Porter. Rebound by the Heat. Jaquez the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Anthony kicks to Kuzma. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
He hits the second from the line.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
MP passes to Pop. Hero from long range. It's rebounded by Portis.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kuzma against Jaquez. Porter with the steal. For the finish. Yet another bucket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
Bounce pass Anthony. And the Bucks miss again. He'd have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Right side, Porter. Left side, Adebayo. Clock at 4. Count the basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Hero against Anthony. Portis trying to free himself. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing foul.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
First free throw is good.
You've got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Sims is checked in, and it's A.J. Green in for Trent. And both free throws good for Anthony. For the Heat. Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Guard pair, Porter and Trent. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. Giannis kicks to Trent. Antetokounmpo, a screen on MP. Trent gets the bucket.
Unlike a lot of three-point shooters, Gary Trent is not afraid of the mid-range. He doesn't shy away from that look. You give it to him, and he's going to take it.
Pass to MP. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Kuzma outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Jovic.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Marquez can't hit. The Bucks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. The shot's good. And that's now 24 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now here's Porter. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
They are just killing on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Free throw good. Porter.
You know, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. play the 1, 2, and the 3, and no matter where he plays, KPJ is a bucket getter.
On the wing, Wiggins, guarded by Kuzma. Wiggins passes to Porter. 5 to shoot. Here's Jovic. Kicks it out to Hero. The second chance effort. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. It's stolen. Wiggins passes to Porter. Again, what an avalanche!
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Trent outside. It's Portis atop the key. Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Kuzma. No good there.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Jovic passes to Porter. Johnson kicks to Hero. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Johnson. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Nice shot by Portis.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Porter, a screen on Porter. Hero passes to Porter. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Heat foul. MVP. First personal foul. Penalty. Shooting for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma. 2.
Free throw good, Kuzma. The Heat making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
Is in the penalty. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2.
Free throw good. Giannis. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
In the corner, it's MP. Higgins outside. Over in the corner, Hero. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the paint. Here's Portis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Portis has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Hero kicks to Porter. There's the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. It's Trent on the wing. And the 3 off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Porter, no luck. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. It's Trent on the wing. Akez defending. Outside, Porter. Puts up a deep 3. Misses the shot. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup. 4 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played that well.
Now let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Great win for you guys tonight, Anthony. And you broke the half-century mark. The score? 50 feels 2/3 better than... Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you.